So this is Bubblegum Rosie, or Bubblegum.
Wow, they've already spelled bubblegum wrong.
And then they changed the name to Rossi. Great. Well, let's see what the gameplay actually looks like. Well, it's a generic side-scroller where you shoot bubblegum, which doesn't do fuck all to the enemies.
Well, maybe they made it realistic.
Yeah, because bubblegum really wouldn't work, would it?
And she often has a boner when shooting for some reason. Or just when standing around.
And also, if you go down them pits there, you don't get hurt. Kind of a bit bad that the programmers didn't bother to program death in the spikes.
Oh god.
But they give you death when you jump on someone's head.
Wow.
Not much to really say about this game, is there? Except it's just another platformer with something that kind of makes me wonder. Jan, what do you think them things she jumps on look like?
Oh my god. That is Nyan Cat's dismembered body.
Fucking hell, what they done to him!
Oh god, this creeps me out. Next game.
Next game, next game.
So, this is Micro Mike. Let's have a go. What can Micro Mike be about? The fuck? What the fuck?
What the fuck? You move like as fast as shit.
Okay, you have no control at all over Micro Mike, which I don't know how.
How? You're supposed to have like ultrasonic reflexes just to get past these holes.
Okay, this is book that, and also these enemies don't help. Just getting in your way when you're trying to get through that hole.
And one actually looks like a cock. No disrespect. Well, not really a disrespect, but no offense. But it literally is a cock. Look, it's a purple cock.
Oh my god. I don't get what this is all about. So it's like a little guy who is sitting on a floating submarine.
With rockets coming out of it.
He's flying over some
clouds.
No, they're not clouds. They look like heart sensors.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I thought you meant the ones down there.
Oh, they just look like shits, they do. And for some reason, in between these heart sensors is green, and you're getting attacked by cocks and crucifixes.
Wow,
that is some tricky shit. And what's that scoring system for? How do you score? Is it like when you get past the level? I don't get it. Ugh. That is it. I'm not going to accept this shit.
So this is Underground, and let's check out what the game looks like. Well, the guy jumps down a hole,
and for once the title was right.
Ooh. You are in Underground.
Oh, I can't comprehend this. An Action 52 title that's correct.
Fucking hell. Well, it doesn't make the game any easier, to be honest with you, saying that the title's correct. I mean, look at the top. How the fuck are you supposed to get past them?
That is seizure-inducing.
Well, there is actually a way you can actually get past them and shoot them. You can go through the wall. So, good luck at trying to get up that wall enough so you can hit them.
So, basically, all this underground shit has no meaning whatsoever.
No, it's not like you're digging underground, you're trying to get up there to get out of the underground. Does that make sense?
What a piece of shit.
Next game.
Next game. Okay, so this is Rocket Jock, or Rocket My Jockey, as he would say. Wow. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, so the issue is with this game is it's just like Star Evil in that the first bit just doesn't tell you, and then you just get hit. So that's a piece of bullshit. But then after that, it's too easy. Because
if you stay at the bottom, nothing will hit you.
Ridiculous. Anyway, so this enemy seems to be only going for the very centre. I don't know, you don't even just have to go to the very bottom. You can go anywhere, and it still wouldn't hit you. So you play either an old woman or a ginger. You're on a submarine with a lasso for some reason, and
I think it's a rocket actually.
I'm not sure. No, but look at his lasso, and then like you seem to be swimming through some sort of spaghetti sauce and some meatballs, and this is just odd. Next game.
Yep. And to be honest with you, I'm going to say one more thing beforehand. It's only 2 levels long, and it's so easy. You can win it in like less than 5 minutes.
Wow.
Okay, this is Non-Human, and before I start this one off, I want to say we've seen a lot of crazy shit in this game. We've seen things that look like this, and look like this, but nothing can compare to what we're going to show you in this game. This! What the fuck is that?
Oh my god, that is creepy. Okay, so we got some zombie ass Elton.
Creature.
No, it's not Elton John.
Oh yeah, at the bottom, yeah. He does look like Elton John.
Okay, and then you've got some sort of Captain Underpants style character.
Who can't do anything except for falling down the floor.
And why is it like he has bricks for shoes?
I have no idea. But the game's pretty good with its title. That thing is definitely non-human, and nothing in this game's non-human.
He looks like he comes out of Phineas and Ferb.
Does? Oh god. Next game, dude.
Next game.
Oh yeah, one more thing I want to say. What's the enemies in this one? I have no fucking clue. One looks like an eyeball with claws, and the other one's a charing teeth. Well, that's all I'm going to say on this one. Is that what you're going to say?
Next game. So this is Crybaby. Wow, interesting title. That's what you would be if you've been playing this game for too long. And what the fuck?
What the heck? See?
Okay.
What?
Okay. What I seem to be getting from this is that this kid lives in either the coolest or most irresponsible house I have ever been in, or looked at least. And you play Pac-Man's lobotomized son as he goes around. I know he's meant to be squirting milk at people, but he looks like he's coming on them. Sorry. And he seems to be attacking Inspector Morse or something. He lives on a house that's made out of ice, and that furniture for some reason is the stairway. I don't know. This game is... What the... Since when was fire blue? I don't get it. I do not get this. Next game.
Blue? I thought it was white. White like cum.
Oh, that's gross. Next game.
Next game is Slashers.
Slashers.
Sounds like you're taking a slash. Well, in this game, you play a really muscly man beating up other muscly men.
Whoa, how muscly, bro. And it's... He seems to be fighting Spider-Man?
That's a bit weird. And
Wonder Woman's prostitute sister? I don't get it.
Well, in this game, it's similar to Double Dragon and Final Fight. Sorry, not Fighting Fight. And basically, you move 1 second and you go into a fight. It's kind of stupid, but you know, you have to do it or you can't progress. Well, actually, you can progress with a glitch where if you go back and walk forward, they just walk past you. So you don't have to actually fight anyone, and you can get out of this game quite simply.
Thank God.
Yep.
Next game?
Next game. So this is Crazy Shuffle.
Or Shuffleur, because they spelled shuffle wrong. Oh, they did it on the title screen. And...
What the fuck is this?
Okay, who do I play? Okay, that's...
You play the orange guy.
Okay, so I play...
The orange thing destroying flies?
Okay.
Well, I think they look like flies myself.
Okay, I know that's meant to be like a bird's eye view of a guy walking, but I don't know about you. I never walk whilst flinging my arms forward and backwards. I don't get it.
It doesn't make sense. And to be honest with you, what's the guy's aim for the game? I mean, did they kill him? Did they hurt anyone in his family? These bug-like things? I don't know. He has no characteristics. I don't think anyone in this game has a characteristic.
Bullshit. Next game?
Next game. This is a piece of shit. So this is Fuzz Power.
Let's have a go. Okay.
Okay, so you play this guy with a lot of fuzz.
What the fuck is that?
As I said, a guy with a lot of fuzz. Running away from things like hairdryers and...
What the fuck? Oh my god! Oh, okay, oh my god. What's with that guy's feet?
He's got huge feet and he looks like Mr. Magoo. Oh god. What the hell?
All you can see is his nose sticking out of his inordinately long pubic hair.
And to be honest, this is one of the most difficult games on the cartridge. We can't get past this one bit because there's combs and hairdryers shooting you, so it's very, very hard to do. So we're just gonna have to continue with another game, shouldn't we?
Next game, fuck it. And shooting gallery. Let's have a go at this. Well, not really that much to say. You're a
guy with a gun shooting at crocodiles and rabbits.
As you do. There's a duck there. And a My Little Pony.
Not much to say. The only thing about this game is It's probably the easiest game on the cartridge because you can't die on it, and nothing tries to hurt you.
So you're basically just shooting a load of sitting ducks.
Oh, jab.
It's funny because one of them's a duck. Next game.
So the next game is Lollipop, and this game is you're a guy with a lollipop as a sword destroying sweets in Lollipop Land.
Okay, so now watch all the pyrofags comment on this. What a piece of shit.
It's absolutely
horrendous.
crap. I mean, this guy isn't the manliest thing ever. I mean, usually, even if you saw like a really manly person like Chuck Norris with a lollipop, you think, fucking hell, that's badass. But this guy, he's not fucking badass. He just looks like a wuss.
He looks... Why is he wearing so much green and blue? Blue and green must never be seen. You know the rules.
Exactly.
Next guy. There once was a game called Evil Empire. A game which was actually quite dire. It's a piece of shit. We should throw it in the tip and at least throw it into a fire.
Next game! So this is Sombrero. I imagine this takes place in Mexico. Well, I imagine so, because there's sombreros on the floor and there's cars running really fast, just like in Mexico.
I don't know why the grass is yellow.
It's Mexico, isn't it? Everything's too hot to grow.
I don't get it. I don't get really why this is called sombrero. I mean, I know you're Mexican, but what happened? Oh, you're going into the desert now. Water in Mexico?
Surely, yes. And these guys must be Jesus because they're walking on water like there's no tomorrow. And this guy doesn't die. I mean, literally, you stay on the right side of the road, nothing hurts him at all. You're absolutely fine in this game. Just keep walking and you win the level. Simple as.
Piece of shit. Next game. Okay, so this is Storm Over D, or Storm Over the Desert. Oh my god.
Saddam Hussein on the title cover? That's pretty funny.
Oh my... What the fuck?
What kind of drugs were they taking?
I don't get... Okay, so this takes place in a desert, apparently. Even though it's green, that's a bit of a fact. You seem to play a tank, shooting at bright pink tanks, because, as we all know, tanks are pink. Although your tank doesn't look much better. It looks like a turd. No, it looks like a turd being carried around by centipedes. And you find it quite funny to run over natives and and Saddam Hussein himself.
The funny thing is, what I know about this game is every time you hit Saddam Hussein, you get a 1-up. Brilliant.
Wow. Next game?
Next game. Finally, we're on the last screen of the game. And now the next game is Mash Man.
Mashed Potato Man.
Okay, in this game you play Fuzz Power again with some clothes.
Oh my god.
In Legoland. Well, they look like Lego blocks to me.
That is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. What the hell is wrong with his nose?
I don't know. He still looks like Mr. Magoo no matter how much he's trying to...
Look, he's trying to look hip. Why is it? Get your hands out of your pocket, you bellend.
Yeah.
You're not cool.
You're not cool at all. You look like a dick, and if I saw you in real life, I'll punch you on, you little fat twat.
Jesus, man.
Sorry, the games are really getting to my head. I am really getting annoyed of them. So there's not really much to say about this game except you mash things.
Whoa. Sorry. I'm sorry, but look at that. That guy looks like an egg with testicles.
Kind of does in a way.
Look, he's an egg with a suit and massive balls. What the fuck, man?
I think we're really getting delusional now.
Okay. Next game. And this is... They Came.
Giggity.
First question comes to mind is, who came? Oh my god. I mean, oh my god. Okay, so for a start, they used the sprite from Jupiter Scope, except they recoloured it a little bit. And
changed its size.
And now you're flying around in space again. Fucking hell.
Space with dice.
And a massive ship that says P for some reason. That's not at all copying Super Mario Bros. 3. Next game.
Okay, Laser League. At least they spell it with a Z. It sounds cool.
Leisure League.
And this is another fucking shooter.
Next game.
Yep, next game. We're not even going to bother with this one. It's a piece of shit. It's like the others. Sit at the bottom, nothing hurts you. There.
Next game.
Next game. Okay, Billy Bob. That sounds strange.
Interesting. It's all Billy Bob.
What?
Okay, so you now play as Indiana Jones retarded. Ooh,
Look at that animation.
that's really good. That's actually quite
That's like actually like Prince of Persia. That's quite good.
So yeah, you play Indiana Jones retarded brother, called Billy Bob Jones, who
Just can't do anything except for dying
there
in
is-
midair.
Absolutely no way to win that. You just die in midair.
There's not much to say. And plus, I want to know one thing. Why is he in that cage all that time? Was he being taken by Ewoks?
He was being sodomized horribly and brutally. S&M, all for the win.
Next game.
This one is City of Doom. Okay, so you play Peter Parker's brother, Pat Parker, and instead of Spider-Man, you play Banana Man. You climb up the tower of the Legion of Doom, fighting wasps and turning into angels whenever one stings you for some reason.
Or if you even hit a window. This guy's a real superhero.
Next game.
Okay, this is Bits and Pieces, and it's a horror game where you play as Uncle Fester from the Addams Family, running around in the graveyard, destroying monsters. This is pretty simple actually. All you do is jump over monsters and get to the end.
Fair enough.
And have you noticed that he's doing the kind of moves over Moon of Thriller?
Oh my god, yeah, and why is he wearing a green jumpsuit?
Who knows? This guy loves graveyards, I imagine, because he seems to not be that bothered about monsters and all that.
The new Addams Family, where Uncle Fester becomes a mechanic. He joins the MOT.
And then he tells the players, next game!
Next game.
Oh, this is Beeps and Blips, and what kind of game is this? Can't tell by the title, and another fucking shooter.
Next game.
Next game.
Manchester. The greatest city of all time, apparently, and it looks absolutely nothing like this. I mean, seriously.
We've been to Manchester and we know it definitely does not look like this.
What the hell? Okay.
Where music blocks from Mario 3 are here? That's fucking stupid.
And the symbol for the English heritage campsites keep on attacking you? What the fuck?
Fuck.
I will never understand this.
Then, either it's depicting how Manchester was in the 80s, well, I don't think so, because I don't think anyone in the 80s had a hairstyle like that guy just there.
Well, let's be honest with ourselves.
It is Manchester.
Oh, next
In all
game.
honesty, we do not hate Manchester
Next game.
people. Next game.
Next game. And this is Boss. Like a boss, no pun intended. You play an Argonian for some reason
With a gun.
with a gun, so it must be the future Tamriel, and you're going around running. Nice animations, by the way, for running. Except that every time you stop, you kind of stay in the same position as you were running, which wouldn't really make sense. And you just go around shooting people
And dodging bombs that fall on your head.
and shooting and fighting against either other Argonians or massive green cocks. Next game.
So this is Dead Ant. This object of the game is you gotta kill other ants to make them dead ants, whilst you stay at the bottom of the screen where you can't move, only left and right. That's all you can do. Pretty simple, but I'm not gonna say much about this game since it's like another space shooter. That's it really, so next game guys.
So this is Hambo.
Or
Or Hambo's Adventures. Okay. And you play.
Hambo, I
Oh,
guess.
fuck it. Oh my god, he's a pig. He is a pig. He is a pig.
Just the name Ham. Well, you only get one life, but you can get lives in the game. So, you know, it's quite simple to get lives because they keep randomly appearing.
So it's just another Donkey Kong clone. Not really much
Really?
to say.
And the game is actually alright for a cheap game, I guess you could say. I mean, it works in some cases. I mean, things do just randomly appear.
Okay, I don't
But
get.
it's not that bad.
Okay, I don't get this yet. Why is it? Yeah, look, you go outside, but when you actually do go outside,
You're in another room.
yeah, that doesn't really make sense. But apart from that, it's decent.
It's fairly okay. I mean, for a kid, they're not really on a plane, so not bad. Next game.
Okay, so let's have a go. The Time Warp Tickers. That's one player. Let's have a go. Oh my god.
It's Jazz Hands.
Jazz Hands. This game is shit. Next game.
So, number 49, Jigsaw. And it's not Jigsaw from Saw. No, it's some guy who kind of is trying to be a Mario with a gun, destroying tools.
I would actually rather see Jigsaw than this guy, because at least Jigsaw has some sort of
Character.
or personality. This guy just looks like a tosser.
I mean, this guy, what the heck? Where is he? Is he in his tool shed? I mean, why are windows so high up? Is he in like a warehouse?
I don't get this is cockery.
This is weird. I mean, it's kind of like Alfredo in a way.
Oh,
And it suffers from the same fatal flaw where on a NES it will not play, only if you have an emulator like we're using at the moment to play these games.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a stupid game. Let's go on to the next one.
What a twatterer.
Number 50, Ninja Assault. Man, I'm getting bored of this already. Basically, you play the cheap Ninja Gaiden going on ice and hurting other ninjas. That's pretty much all the game. It's like slashes where you can't move until you kill all the enemies that come on screen, and it's pretty much the same game, no difference. That's all I really want to say about this game. I'm getting really tired of even looking at it because it's so bland and not even interesting to look at. Next game.
This is Robbie Robot. So, you play Robbie, a man who had the unfortunate appearance of the person from Meet the Robinsons in an Alice in Wonderland dress.
Wow.
And you seem to be fighting inside of a big pink wafer, and you seem to be shooting out love and diamonds against... I don't know what the fuck that is.
Robots? I
guess so.
Well, the thing I want to say about this game, personally, is that on the first level, if you just keep shooting and going right, you cannot die. It's pretty easy, actually, and nothing will actually kill you. So, that's pretty much all you can say of the game until the next level where you can actually fall down pits. It's actually harder in the second level than it was on the first, which is kind of understandable, but this goes way too hard. Right, quickly, and the second level, why at the background are there? They look like @ symbols.
Ridiculous. So, but this time instead of fighting a pink wife, you seem to be fighting a giant pile of jam. Jam! Whoa! Well, guys, this is it.
The last game.
The final one.
The 50-second game. We're here. We're finished.
You'd have no idea how much we'd be looking forward to this.
So much. Oh, this game's good, champ.
Maybe.
It might be. Come on, let's give it a go.
Maybe the reason why all the others are shit is because they put all the effort into this possible masterpiece.
Definitely. Come on, let's give it a go.
And, wow, it has a story.
Wow. Shall we check out what the story is?
Let's give it a go. The Action Game Master was at home playing his video game when suddenly an arm reached out of the TV and pulled them inside. When he looked up, he saw 3 gigantic yellow bodies. It was the Cheetah Men.
With a boner.
He began to explain. The Cheetah Men told of the enemies in the game world, "Don't worry, we will fight for you," should be in speech mark, but whatever. The Cheetah Men ran off, and now, the Cheetah Men.
Great. Makes sense.
What a story. During this game, you will have a 3 Cheetah Men, a different one in every second level to fight for you.
Wow, that's great.
Use a risk-cubbed martial arts skills to defeat the enemies on the first 2 levels.
Let's go. Okay.
Okay, so...
This is Cheetah Man, the game, and doesn't it look so great?
Oh my god, just look at how beautiful the diarrhea-coloured grass is. It's just brilliant.
Amazing.
And oh my god, why is that robots and pieces of shit flying around in a field. I don't get it. I do not get it.
Well, do you want to know something though, Jam?
What?
All the enemies in this game are actually replacements from other Action 52 games.
Really?
Yep, you can find Saddam Hussein in this, and the woman from Haunted Hills.
Oh my god, I don't get it. Why? Why? Sweet lord, why? Why'd it go? What? It just fucking glitched out. Oh my god.
And there's not much to say about this game on here. Well, actually, there is quite a bit to say. Tell a lie. Like, there are more levels than the other games, and they really spend most of their time working on this game than any of them. Where the other games were just about doing small, like, little games where you did one obstacle. This actually has a whole adventure. And surprisingly, when you bought the game, Action 52, you got a comic book with G-Men on it.
Oh, that's cool. Saddam! I just saw Saddam.
And another thing that you might be interested into, though, they were going to make several sequels of this game. They didn't make Achievement 2, but it was never released until there was a break-in in America and they found some old cartridges of it.
Sweet lord.
Which is kind of interesting. This game actually has a big backstory. Like, to be honest with you, people in today, it has actually got a fan base of people who actually enjoy the G-Men games. Not by literally of how the gameplay is, just from how bad it is and how infamous the games are.
Kind of a bit like Zelda CDI, except the lack of YouTube poops, which is what made it funny.
Exactly. That's what made Zelda go popular. This one, it was just popular because it's so bad, it's just enjoyable to play.
It's just a piece of shit, really.
It is a piece of shit.
It's just a massive, gigantic turd onto my face. And the thing is, some people might be into that gigantic turd on the face, but we're not.
We're
just
not.
a piece
We
of
need
shit.
Good games, not a piece of shit like this. And surprisingly, guess what we don't have to say, Jam?
Next game?
Next game. That's it. We're done.
We finished. We're free!
Action 52 is done.
We're finally finished. Oh my god.
Well, guys, we did it. We got past it. We got past the 52 shitty games.
This isn't even like a joke. This isn't even us trying to be ironic. It's that shitty.